Boom! Here we are at the Flying Can Ranch at Cedar Creek, Lake, Texas. I'll probably get some flack from certain people about doing this review, but it is what I do. What do we got to do? What do we got to show you today? I want to get this video up before it gets too hot. It has been smoking down here in Texas. We've hit several triple-digit days. And probably too late to get out on the bike by now. I don't know. I've got so many things to do. But at any rate, what do we got today? This is the Umarex Arum 2. We'll back up here a little bit. Let's get a look at it. This is exactly as you will get it out of the box. We'll flip it around that way. Pretty much the same story going the other way around. And we'll get there, come down, and down, and down. At any rate, Umarex Arum 2 is a 177 caliber. They claim it puts out about 1,000 feet per second with lead pellets. That's what the book says. I haven't got a chronograph yet, so I can't tell you. The overall length is going to be 44 inches. The barrel length is going to be 17.4. Overall weight is 8 inches. It's got an auto safety, and it comes with a 4x32 scope. So let's look it over. It's got this, these look a lot, I mean, just terrifically a lot like the Ruger versions. You know, I've got several of those, 177, 22, whatever. And so I'm real familiar with this so-called nucleus rail system. Again, like the last one I reviewed, I think this is supposed to like distribute the shock through the gun so you don't tear up your scope, whatever. So we got the same rubber little butt pad here. And you got the little Umarex symbol there. We'll come on down. It has that, this has more of a diamond type stippling here and the same thing up here on the front. Now, this, like the last one I reviewed, if you go forward on this, that's safe. And if you come backward, that's fire. That's a little awkward, or kind of reverse of what I'm really used to with this type of safety system. It is an automatic safety. This does come with the nice green fiber optic for elevation and windage. And a little different from the last one, and it has been slightly damaged, I think, but this is hooded. It's got a little hood around it to kind of protect that fiber optic, you know. When I did the last one, the whole fiber piece tried to slide out. This one's trying to stay together. This is supposed to sort of work like an air stripper of sorts. And I might have made a boo-boo already, but if you'll bear with me. But at any rate, we'll go down the line. So this is definitely a Weaver type rail system. Comes with these mounts, and it comes with this scope. Now I noticed when I was trying to adjust the scope, as I was turning up the locking ring, I don't know if you can see it on this video, it kind of, hanging down right about here is like a piece of plastic. It's like it was stripping out the plastic as you tried to lock up the adjusting ring, and it only went so far, and that's all I could get out of it. And really a cheap type. This scope is a very cheap type construction. So if I were you and you're going to invest in one of these, I would go for, you know, a better scope. That's, you know, that's the route you want to go. So, like I said, this is supposed to work like an air stripper. And I think I have, let me check it real quick. The other thing I wanted to point out, yeah, I do. This is a ball type locking system rather than a wedge. It's not a bad deal. It's just the way it is. You're going to bust that open. You're going to put your pellet there, lock it shut, and then of course the safety will be forward at that point. I made it forward at that point on purpose. and then you bring it back, and they're pretty chunky to get it together. And I just lied to you. There you go. I'm going to correct myself. If it's back, you're in safe, and if it's forward, you're in fire. Again, back is safe, forward is fire. I got this confused with something else. So, the last one I had, and you'll have to forgive me, I don't remember the name right off the top. I had a terrible problem with the screws backing out, and I actually had to put some, not blue, red Loctite on her to get them to stay. It was bad. It was really bad, and I had some real not so good experiences with it. So, the other thing I want to mention, this appears, because I've had many readers ask me about this, this appears to be, it's a two-stage trigger, but it appears to be a plastic trigger as far as I can tell. Yeah, that feels very plastic to me. It's got a little wobble side to side, nothing outstanding. So, like I said, I want to get this out, share it with you so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to tell you now, if you're in a kind of a populated area, this is not the quietest thing you can get your hands on. So, where I'm at, I can get away with it. But, you know, if you're a backyard plinker and you're in an urban area, probably not so much. You'll hear it on the shooting video. So, without further ado, that does have a pretty good grip pad back there. Yeah, so without further ado, we are going to post this one, and I'll try to get together a shooting video so you can see what it'll do. When I say that was damaged, I bought this open in a box. It looked like somebody had clipped it on that side of the, you can see where that's a loose piece of plastic right there. So, you know, they bounced it on something, or hell, I might have done it for all I know. I didn't notice it till now, but so we'll put this together with the scope that comes in the box. I'm not going to change anything. Put some cans up. I think I got a pickle bottle left, and we'll see what this thing can do. So we'll be right back with you in just a few minutes. Later.